Our official welcome this evening will come from Ms. Bradley Elizabeth Fuller, our senior class vice president. Following our welcome, we will have our presentation of colors by the Marlboro County High School JROTC, our Pledge of Allegiance, Ms. Chakoya Maisha Parker, and our national anthem by Mr. James Taylor Bryan. Ms. Bradley Fuller at this time.
On behalf of the senior class of 2015, we would like to welcome you, our family, friends, and teachers, to our Senior Awards program. We extend a special welcome to our Superintendent, Dr. Tiller, Marlboro County School District Senior Cabinet members, school board members, and all of our community leaders who are presenting our class with awards tonight. We thank you for coming out to help us celebrate our achievements, which we have worked so hard to reach. Again, welcome to our program.
Good evening, class of 2015. Good to see everyone here tonight. It's been a long year, but eventful and joyful. At this point, will you please join me in standing for the presentation of the colors and remain standing for the reciting of the Pledge of Allegiance and the singing of our national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see?
Please remain standing until the national colors leave the room. Thank you. Please be seated.
At this time, we will be favored by greetings from our superintendent, the Honorable Dr. Helena Tiller, followed by greetings from our Marlboro County School Board, coming from the Honorable Mr. Robert Goff.
Greetings, and thank you for being here this evening as we celebrate and acknowledge the many achievements of the class of 2015. When I arrived as your superintendent in November 2010, 4.5 years ago, you were the rising freshman class of Marlboro County High School. Oh my, how time has flown. It seems like it was just yesterday. I'm extremely elated that you are the first class that I have had the privilege of serving as your instructional leader for your entire high school experience. Your being honored this evening is a testimony that hard work pays off. As superintendent of Marlboro County School District, to witness each of you as you have grown. All of you have blossomed into bright and promising future leaders of Marlboro County, South Carolina, and our nation. This evening, the Marlboro County Board of Trustees, and I'd like to ask that all trustee members please stand. Mr. Goff is with us this evening, and also Reverend Woods, and we're happy to have them with us. But on behalf of the Marlboro County Board of Trustees and we salute and congratulate you on your accomplishments. You have made our community proud. Thank you, and enjoy the evening.
Good evening. I don't have any remarks prepared. Unfortunately, our board chair, Ms. Parsons, was unable to make it. So what I will say is welcome to our family, friends, staff, special guests who will be presenting awards for this evening, and most of all, congratulations to the class of 2015.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce our motivational speaker for this occasion, Mr. Lorenzo Adams. Mr. Adams was raised in Dennisville, South Carolina. He graduated in the class of 1982 Green Gremlins. He is a 10-year veteran of the United States Air Force. He recently moved from Las Vegas back to Dennisville. He worked on feature films Rush Hour 2 and Ocean's 11. He currently works from home as a supervisor for AAA Emergency Road Service, supervising agents across the country. He is a member of the Rotary Club, serves on the Arts Council, vice chairman for RALI. He just had a video on Facebook go viral with over 8 million views in a week. Students, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Lorenzo Adams to Marlboro County High School.
Thank you. Okay, first of all, I'd like to say hello to the class of 2015. And one thing I've noticed is that this place is pretty quiet. So come on, give it up for the class of 2015. See, I made my mom a promise because a few minutes ago she sent me a text message and she told me not to bore you guys. So I have to, listen to that. And see, my mom is 71 years old and she just learned how to text. So now it's really, really hard to get off the phone. I'll probably get a few more texts before I leave here, like, how did it go? So, but speaking of things like that, she's adapting to change because she's 71 and texting forward to something that she's got to get used to. When you guys go out into the world, you have to adapt to change. Change is one thing that I can definitely guarantee. But because of the fact that you guys are living in wondrous times, you guys have technology that you can embrace on your side. You guys right now, whatever field that you're looking at going into, whatever field that you want to get into, you can go online, on Facebook, and become whatever field you're looking at, the person that you want to be like, want to mentor you, you can become their Facebook friend, follow them on Twitter, and do things like that. I mean, look at me for an example. As he mentioned, recently, I took a video here in Vincennes that put this place on the map. We're talking, at this point, the video that I took of the policemen playing football with the kids actually have reached 9 million views. So that's what I call unexpected. And that's something that you can definitely look out for too when you get out there. Expect the unexpected. Go out into the world, do what you're supposed to be doing, but things happen. Just like today, for example. You guys expect to sit here and listen to people talk, right? Well, I'm going to switch it up a little bit, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you one more examination. I'm going to ask you 3 questions, okay? Now, because of the fact they're simple questions, these are just easy yes or no questions, okay? But in order to say yes, I'm going to need to hear you cheer, okay? Can you guys do that? So let's practice the yes part, because anything in life that you're going to do, you need to practice it to make it happen, all right? Now, if you say no to something, I want you guys to boo it. So it's cheer for yes, boo for no. All right? You guys got it? Okay, so if the answer is yes, all right, guys, come on, you can do better than that. I thought this was the class of 2015, right? It is? All right, so if it's a yes, all right, I guess I can accept that. Okay, so what if it's a no? Okay, so I know it's a big time for you guys. You guys are nervous. A lot of things are happening. But before we go forward, I heard that you guys have the best parents in the world. Is that true? All right. Give it up to the parents, because they're on a journey with you guys. And that's something to remember, that when you go forward out in the world, your parents are someone that you can still count on to be there for you. You know, make them crazy. Tell them your problems, the things that you worry about, the things that you stress about. Because they want you to bring the problems to them. They want you to bring your worries and your stress to them, because they can give you some of the best advice in the world. In a little more of this, I asked people, what could I tell you guys about life in just a few minutes? I was told, number 1, to tell you the truth. Number 2, to tell you not to grow up. And I said it was too late for that, right? You know? So, let's move to question number 2. Okay, so who's a bit nervous or scared about the future? I mean, is anybody here but nervous or scared about the future? I don't think you move or anything. Some people are like that. Okay, well that's just normal. Being nervous, being a little scared right now is normal. And don't be shy about it. Express it to people that you know that will support you. Because expressing how you feel, once you graduate, once you go to the future, some of you guys are going to school, maybe going into the military, maybe doing, you know, even saying if you're just working, you need to express how you feel to people, because that support mechanism is something that's very important to be there. All right, I said I only have 3 questions, and I'm going to move on. My last question is this. I heard that this was the best class that ever graduated from this school. Well, on that note, I would just like to say, as you go forward, remember one thing. Remember your heart. Follow your heart. Your heart is that thing inside you that would tell you that things are right or wrong to do, things are right or wrong to say, and as long as you follow your heart will lead you in the right direction. Okay, guys? All right. Thank you.
Let's give Mr. Adams another round of applause. Mr. Adams, on behalf of the class of 2015 and the Marlboro County High School faculty and staff and school district, we say thank you for your words of wisdom to our graduating class. At this time, we'll have special guests from our community to come forward to share a local initiative. Ms. Gloria Dudley, to talk about the EDGE program.
All right, class of 2015, you should be jumping hoops. Now, get excited. This is a big time of your life. Come on. All right. Dr. Phillips, you remember them expressions. I had them in forward to a great future. Tonight, you will be receiving awards from various colleges, because you have chosen to go to college, scholarships from various places, and you are to be commended for that. We're proud of you for that. Go on. This is not the end. Everybody's like, I can't wait till I graduate. This is not the end of your life. You're just starting. Okay? We want to see you go further. Now, some of you are going to college. Some of you still have not decided quite yet what you want to do. That's okay. The only thing we want you to do is not wait 2 and 3 years to decide you want to go further. Because while you are waiting, what's happening? Other people are getting ahead of you. Alright? So we want you to go ahead and decide what you want to do. Now, one of the things that I do on my job as Director of education is an acronym for Education Drives a Generation to Succeed, which means if you are not educated, your chances of being successful falls down. Okay? And that's why we don't want you to wait, because some of the students in your class, they're going to college. They're going to get that 4 years degree. Then they're going to get that master's degree. Then they're going to get that PhD. And while you're deciding what you're going to do, you're going to be left by the wayside. So what we want you to do for those who have not yet decided where they want to go, we want you to look at Northeastern Technical College, 2-year college. You can go there for 2 years. 2 years. It will not cost you anything. Free. Now, how many of you know my free? A free education. Okay? Now, this doesn't apply to everybody, because you who are going to Clemson and USC, you already have your path already mapped out. And this is for the parents too. Parents, those students, your children who have not decided what they want to do, you get behind it. There's no reason why you can't take classes while you're still trying to plot your future. There's only 4 things that we need for you to do. 4 things. If you want to apply for free tuition at Northeastern Technical College, first of all, you have to apply for admission. I have admission slips right here. You have to be part of this 2015 graduation class. This is only offered to Marlboro County High School students and Marlboro Academy students. You have to be a resident of Marlboro County. Now, apply for admission. You graduate from high school, you apply for admission. The next step is to complete a senior record form. You can get that from the guidance office of student services. Then you have to take a college placement test. You can get that test right there in Bennettsville campus of NETC, or go to Sharon campus. The 4th step, and this is crucial, apply for your student assistance. You need to go ahead and do this yesterday. Go online for your FAFSA. How many of you have filled out the FAFSA forms already? I should see more hands up. Unless you can afford to go to college without any financial aid, you should be applying for FAFSA. Apply for FAFSA. Your parents, and this is for parents, you have to make sure that they have your income tax, all that information available. You can do it online. If you're not savvy online, you can go to NETC or Marion Wright Edmonds Library and take care of this. I have some forms. The FAFSA forms must be submitted We cover your application fee. We cover everything that you need to have paid. So how much is it going to cost you to go to NETC? How much? How much? How much? All right, thank you. All right. Now, I have forms for parents. If you want applications, I'm going to have them here so you can go to a student's office and take care of that today. Okay? So don't sit on this, folks. This is important. This will change your life. Thank you very much and congratulations to all.
Parents and students, I would just like to reiterate just for a moment what Ms. Dudley just mentioned. I, as well as members of the school board, members of our community, we have worked for over 3 years to be able to provide that opportunity for our students to be able to go to technical school with all expenses paid for. So we made several trips to Kingsport, Tennessee to learn how to do this and to have it available for our children and our young people. So by all means, please take advantage of it. A lot of time has gone into this, and this is an opportunity that a lot of other school districts would love to have that we have here in Marlboro County. And we have several students from last year's class that have gone, taken advantage of it, and done very well. Because now we're not aiming for K-12, but for K-14 and K-16. That means from kindergarten to at least 2 years of a technical college or community college and beyond. You're going to need that to compete in this global society that we're living in. So please do not let this opportunity go by that we've worked so hard to provide for you. Thank you.
So we'd like to thank our superintendent and also Ms. Dudley for sharing information about the Marlboro Edge. And to you, our students, I encourage you to take advantage of the opportunities that are presented. At this time, students, as we know with any endeavor, it takes leadership. With that in mind, for your senior class, you elected class officers. At this time, I would like to honor your elected officers for the class of 2015. Our president, Ms. Atiana Fuller. Our vice president, Ms. Bradley Fuller. Our senior class secretary, Ms. Cassie Graham. Apologize, Kathy is our treasurer. Our senior class secretary, Ms. Chaboya Parker. Special thanks to our class officers, and certainly you don't want to get the secretary and the treasurer mixed up. They have two distinct, different roles, and I apologize for that. At this time, I would like to call up two very special young ladies, Ms. Emily Avery and Ms. Susan Boyd. being honored as Palmetto Fellows recipients for the class of 2015 from Marlboro County High School. I would like to ask our Superintendent, Dr. Taylor, to please join me. At this time, I would like to recognize Ms. Emily Avery as our salutatorian. And the Reeves Scholarship Award presented to Emily Ann Avery in recognition of outstanding academic achievement and leadership by the administration and faculty of Marlboro County High School. And this is the salutatorian award. Congratulations, Emily. At this time, I would like to recognize our valedictorian, Ms. Susan Boyd. And it reads, Scholarship Award presented to Susan Shearer Boyd in recognition of outstanding academic achievement and leadership by the administration and faculty of Marlboro County High School. And again, this is the valedictorian award. Next, I would honor me to remain and take a photo with our board members in attendance, Mr. Woods and Mr. Garland. Have any other board members come in? As we proceed with our program, we will proceed as outlined. I will ask that our special presenters please come in the order that your name is listed on the program. If anyone is not in attendance, we will keep moving with the next name. As we go through this part of the program, we ask that you please be patient. We would love for all of you to stay throughout this evening with us as we honor this deserving class of 2015. Our other presenters at this time. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of the Darlington Pilot Club, I'd like to welcome the class of 2015, and I bring greetings to your superintendent, your faculty, your staff, and your parents. The Darlington Pilot Club is an international club. We represent many countries in the United States and overseas. We are an organization that represents the ABCs. The A is for anchor. The B is to protect your brain, and C is for care and caregivers. And we train young people to be community leaders, where when they go to college and come back to your community, they can open their own pilot club, and then they can start an anchor club right here in Bennettsville, South Carolina. The young lady that I'm presenting this scholarship to tonight has been a member not only as a navigator, which is a small young person representing coming to the pilot international meetings with her grandmother, and now with her mother, who are pilots. But she is now being driven to Darlington every month. She comes, she represents Marlboro County. She has baked many pies and made her own money to represent her club. She comes every month, regular, and she comes to all international conventions. This young lady is such an honor and a privilege for me to know her and her parents. But I would like to just present her with a scholarship tonight and a cord to wear around with her robe. And I would like to invite anyone that would like to be a member of a civic organization in your community. If you do not have one, contact the pilot in Bennettsville, and we will teach you how to start one. Now, it's my privilege tonight to present the scholarship to Jen C. Lee.
Good evening, everyone. I graduated from Motivational High School about 30 years ago. And one thing I remember is all the old people like I am now telling me how hard it was when they were coming along. Like Mr. Adams here, we were green gremlins. So you can only imagine how hard it was to explain to people away from Bennettsville what a green gremlin was. So you guys already have a leg up being bulldogs. So that's my advice as an old person here tonight. My name is Ron Mutterman, and I'm the chairman of Marlboro County Council. And I'm here tonight to present the 2015 scholarship of the South Carolina Association of Counties. The Association of Counties is a statewide organization that represents county governments across the state in Columbia and in our interests. And each year we present 4 $2,500 scholarships to students in South Carolina. Our committee met in April to evaluate applicants for this award. We had a difficult assignment in choosing a recipient, but we did find a young person whose credentials reflect our standards and what we feel is important in a young person. The recipient of this award tonight plans to attend Clemson University, major in psychology. She's a member of the Junior Leadership Bennettsville, Marlboro County High School Improvement Council, the National Honor Society, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and as I know, she's active in the youth group at Presbyterian Church here in Bennettsville. She's been the top student for her grade since 2011 and is listed on the school's SAT and ACT Wall of Fame. She's completed 9 college-level courses at Northeast Kentucky, and as we just heard, is the valedictorian for Marlboro County's class of 2015. So at this time, it's a pleasure to present the 2015 scholarship from the Association of Counties to Susan Boyd. Susan, we know you represent Marlboro County well, and we wish you the best in the future and everything like that.
I would like to say good evening to the class of 2015. I guess a lot of you wonder, what is the Bennettsville Breakfast Club? The Breakfast Club got organized in 1992. We have been organized 21 years. We'll be celebrating our anniversary October, the night that we will go to Horse Fair. What we do from Marlboro County is 14 members this year, 5 scholarships will go to number 1, Jermaine McCollum. Next one is Malik Peterson. Next one is Eric Lover Jr. Next one, Anna Paul. And I do not think she is here. The next one is Lacey Covington. And I'd like to thank you seniors. I know the long 4 years when you came here, you were small. Now you're a young lady. You know that you're going to represent Marlboro County real good. And on today, 2 of my scholars, they were just doing service, trying to peek and see what was going on. And Mr. Smith said, yeah, what you got, the Dennisford Breakfast Club scholarship? I said, yeah. And look, I said, go give me some breakfast. They say, they look at me laughing, and go get some breakfast. I said, okay. I said, all those years I drove y'all down highways to different games, competitions and stuff. I said, y'all cannot go get Mr. Smith some breakfast and just go to the lab. But I love these kids, I love all of you. If you need me, Dennisford Breakfast Club, while you're in college, please do not hesitate. We will help you. We have to know. We will help you. That's what we here for. To help you to succeed, get the best education that you can get. And I'd like to thank all of you. I know you're going to do well as you journey out of here June the 6th. And make sure, be yourself. Be what you want to be, not what someone else wants to be. Be yourself. And always think on your own, not someone else, on your own. Thank you.
Good evening. I was given the honor tonight to represent an organization that I'm proud to be. The Marlboro County Junior Charity League. We are an organization of ladies from Marlboro County aimed at improving our community through volunteerism. We participate in many community events such as the Lake Cleanup Day, Relays to Life, and March of Dimes. We also donate monthly to local non-profit organizations. Each year, Junior Charity League has the privilege of awarding a $500 scholarship to a female from Marlboro County who will be attending college in the fall. On behalf of the Marlboro County Junior Charity League, I'm proud to present the 2015 scholarship to Ms. Emily Haver.
Good evening. I will be presenting several scholarships this evening, one being the Venezuela Area Scholarship, the James Kaplan Scholarship, and the Musashi, South Carolina Scholarship. First, the Venezuela Area Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to students who have met the academic criteria and who submitted an essay explaining why she should receive this award. One portion of the criteria was that the student must reside in the Venezuela area. I'm happy to announce the winner of this scholarship fund totaling $1,575.80 that will be divided equally between these two students. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy to award Maya Covington and Gymnasia Dupree. Superintendent Scholarship is a scholarship totaling $3,491.19. With an award to students will be awarded to 4 students who met the criteria of academic requirements and based on their submission of an essay explaining why she deserves the award. These funds will be divided equally between these 4 students. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Lashonda Clark, Eric Little Jr., Malik Peterson, and Monica Wood. South Carolina Scholarship criteria is based on a member of the 2015 class of Marlboro County, Howard meeting the academic requirement for graduation with an SAT score of 850 and a GPA of 3.5 or higher. This scholarship is being awarded to Lacey Covington. Congratulations.
Good evening. Good evening to the graduating class of 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cherokee Watson, GAD, from Marlboro County District 6 on Leaves and Stones. Each year, we try and give back to our community something. This year, the scholarship goes to 5 students who tested for us in our clusters. We would like to thank them and their parents for aiding and allowing them to test for us. Again, thanks all of you for a job well done. As I call your names, please come forward. Tyrone Abraham, Rhonda Moore, Jermaine McIver, Maya Covington, Bianca Covington, these scholarships total $1,000.
Good afternoon, class of 2015. My name is Joe Murphy. I'm one of the leaders of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, along with Ms. Betty Queen. This is Ms. Ann Pierce from the Little House Foundation of Main Street Methodist Church of McCall, South Carolina. And we're here to recognize 2 winners of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes scholarship for the Little House Foundation. Before I do that, I'd like to share just a little bit with you. And first of all, I'd like to give God all the glory. For the last 3 or 4 years, we've been participating in food and clothing drives. And we kept telling our kids year after year, when you bless somebody, you get blessings in return. And somebody from the Hope House Foundation, who was given a big gift, decided that they would award two of our seniors two $2,500 scholarships. And so I would like to recognize first, if all the Fellowship of Christian Athletes would please stand. Come on, stand up. Miss Pierce is going to call the names out.
Sean Marlboro and Caitlin Nolan. And I want to congratulate the class of 2015 myself. I know how great it is to be a senior. I remember those good years.
Thank you.
Good evening. My name is LaShawn Palmer, and I am the chapter president for the Dennisville-Chirag chapter, and I'm going to ask the young lady that is standing beside me to introduce herself. Good evening to the seniors of the graduating class of 2015. Congratulations. My name is Karen Clark, and I am the past president of this chapter. And now we will do our presentation. On Saturday, April 26, 2014, we sponsored our Jabberwock pageant. We had 11 young ladies to participate, and each young lady raised money to support their future college endeavors. The grand total amount raised for this pageant was $40,256.92. At this time, we would like to recognize the following young ladies. As I call your name, please come forward. Miss Taylor Fairley. Taylor's award is in the amount of $3,972. Miss Maya Covington. Maya's award is in the amount of $2,252. Miss Rhonda Moore. Rhonda's award is in the amount of $1,163.50. Miss Janae Teal. Janae's award is in the amount of $1,119.50. Miss Jasmine McDonald.
42 cents. The chapter also gives a scholarship award in the amount of $500. And at this time, I am proud to present this award to Miss Antiana Fuller. Antiana, will you please come forward? Again, congratulations to you all. My name is Lisa Hannah, and I'm here to present the Omicron Zeta Omega Chapter Award. And Omicron Zeta Omega Chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated presents Antiana Serenity Fuller, which is
Good evening. My name is Pastor Michael Woodham in St. Michael's Hope Ministries. A few years ago, I lost my dad and my sister, and the family got together and decided that we wanted to give back something. So we believe there's nothing greater to give back to than education. So tonight, we want to honor one of your students, because he's met the criteria that he should meet. Jermaine and Ivor. This is the Lawrence Jenkins and Lorraine Caldwell Scholarship Fund.
Good evening, class of 2015. My name is Charles Brown. I'm the president of Lambda Iota Graduate Shotgun for Omega Psi Phi Fraternity. Tonight, I'll be giving away a $500 scholarship for a recipient that wrote an essay, and you have to have a 2.7 to 4.0 GPA and attending a 2-year or 4-year university. Before I give out this award, I'd like to say to the seniors of 2015, change your mind, change your life. That means think about what it is that you want to do. A lot of you getting ready to go to college. Your parents are pushing you in different directions. At the end of the day, realize what you do is your choice. Everything that you do from here on out, it will be based upon what you choose to do. Choose to do what you want to do. Don't let anybody push you in the way that they want you to go. Make the decision for yourself and go that way. The recipient of my award is Mr. Eric Little Jr. Good evening. It is my pleasure tonight to present this $500 scholarship on behalf of Churches United from Chesterfield County and Marlboro County. Each year we give 500 scholarship to a student in Chesterfield County and a student in Marlboro County. Proceeds are funded through a Martin Luther King Jr. celebration every year. Churches United consists of Grace Temple Fellowship Church in Wallace,
the pastor. Also, the new Beaver Dam Baptist Church in Marlboro, Chief Deputy Lemon, who represents his congregation tonight. Also in Chesterfield County, the Reverend Woods from the New Birth Baptist Church, and Dr. DeWitt from Goodman Creek Baptist Church. Our recipient this year from Marlboro County exude what we believe and our scholarship committee believes what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. stood for as far as education and religious activities. He is an athlete in Marlboro County. He's accepted a scholarship to Newberry to play football. We are proud to offer him this scholarship tonight. Personhood of Mr. Artemius Woods III.
Congratulations to the class of 2015. My name is Pastor George Ellis, and I'm here tonight as a representative of the Scotland County Ministerial Alliance of Scotland County, North Carolina. For 3 terms I served as president of the Ministerial Alliance of Scotland County. One of the highlights in my tenure as president was awards night, because then I had the privilege of presenting to some deserving students scholarships from actively involved churches in the Ministerial Alliance of Scotland County. It was a truly a blessing to be able to do that. But I have never been as blessed as I am tonight, simply because the recipient of this year's scholarship, or one of them, is a young lady I have had the privilege of knowing all of her life. And I watched her grow up from a baby to a fine young lady. And I consider her one of my own almost. And that blesses my heart tonight. And so I'm so glad, on behalf of the Ministerial Alliance of Scotland County, we are giving 7 scholarships this year. And one of those recipients is one of my very own church members, Miss Jasmine McDonald, which she comes.
Good evening again. Unfortunately, Ms. Ash is unable to be with us this evening, so I'm proud to present this award. This scholarship is named in memory of Mr. Herbert Ash, a former principal of Marlboro County High School who loves Marlboro County High. A hall is named in his memory. The Herbert Ash Jr. Endowment Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior from Marlboro County High School who plans to pursue a career in the field of education, one who meets all the academic requirements for graduation, and is a first-generation college student. This award is presented to Jermaine McIver.
Good evening.
first Greek letter college fraternity founded for African American college men at Cornell University in 1906. Scholarship, leadership, and community service are the guiding principles of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. Each year, the chapter selects a high school senior for the Alpha Phi Alpha Award based upon those principles of leadership, scholarship, and community service. This year, on behalf of Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity, I am pleased to present to Mr. Ronald Jeffrey Finnegan as the Alpha Phi Alpha
Incorporated to cultivate and encourage high scholastic and ethical standards, to promote unity and friendship among college women, to study and help alleviate problems concerning girls and women, to maintain a progressive interest in college life, and to be of service to all mankind. In an effort to address several of these areas, the Upsilon Sigma Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated hosted its biennial Miss Debutante pageant. The participants were high school juniors and seniors who over 6 months participated in leadership, community service, and character-building activities. The event was a culmination of workshops and cultural activities ranging from college prep to etiquette training. The 3 young ladies being recognized tonight were part of a larger group, which included past graduates from the class of 2014. Collectively, they volunteered for over 400 hours within their communities and raised over $27,000 in scholarship funds for themselves and other students within our area. Tonight, it is our pleasure to present over $3,500 in scholarships to Ms. Shalonda Coachman, Ms. Tiara Leggett, and Ms. Nyasha McCall.
I've been teaching 14 years, and I'm all for anyone that wants to go into the education field and underlie the community service. Next year, I will be having a scholarship at Francis Marion University, and I'm honored to say that the person that won my scholarship this year will be going to Francis Marion University and majoring in education, and she's also a church member, Taylor Fair. She'll be doing the Watkins Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm standing in honor of my twin brother, Mr. LaShawn Watkins, who's overseas. We're giving a scholarship in memory of my grandparents, Sharika Watkins, who's an educator in the Marlboro County school system, and Fred Watkins. And this scholarship is awarded to Lady Victoria Study.
Class of 215. It's so good to be here. I belong to we have a small group of
County, Superintendent of Education, Alina Miller, and members of the class of 2015. This past Saturday, I attended the graduation of a great niece who's the first in her family to graduate from high school. There were 430 Tennessee seniors sitting in the Austin Peay Arena, Austin Peay College. And I want to tell you all that I am so happy to be home and seeing our people. Congratulations. You look a whole lot better today. I'm Ken Harmon, the Executive Director of the Bennettsville Downtown Development Association and Director of the Junior Leadership Bennettsville Program. Thank you for allowing me to have a few minutes tonight with you to salute the 2015 graduating members of our Junior Leadership class, which is sponsored by several corporate entities along with the City of Bennettsville and the Bennettsville Downtown Development Association. This is the 6th year for our program. It is a great program, and I am so proud of all of you who participated this year. Quickly, there are two major thrusts for this program. One is to promote higher education among the graduating seniors, which includes a 2-year or 4-year institution, or go in the armed services of our United States, or the Peace Corps, or some organization similar to that. One that exposes our young people to the ways of the world today. And the second objective is to urge our graduates to come home and make Bennettsville and Marlboro County their homes, to return to take up the reins of local leadership, to rear their families, and to make our area a better place to live. Our graduates have gone through a 5-month course. I can tell you without hesitation, you are a great group of young people. Parents, you are to be congratulated as well as they. Thank you, seniors, for participating in our program. You are very, very special. I'd also like to take just a few minutes to salute and thank Colonel Blum for his liaison work with us. Also for Principal Lemon for his support. And sometimes we forget those other people who do things that make our programs possible, and that's Marion Smith, who gets them there and gets them back every month. Thank you, Marion. Now, if you'll come forward when Colonel Blum calls your name, we'll give you your certificate of graduation, which reads, presented to name in recognition of your completion of all requirements for graduation from Junior Leadership Bennettsville 2014-2015 on this 26th day of May in 2015. He did that.
He did. First we have Susan Boyd. Miss Emily Avery. Miss Caitlin Nolan. Yeah, please hold your applause till the end. Tyrone Abraham Jr.
I spent our entire year trying to learn how to dress like Tyrone, but I just couldn't miss it.
Miss Sarah Rogers. Miss Octavia McKeever. J.C. Stuckey. And Tiana Fuller. Miss Brittany Cannon. I like this name, an outstanding singer named after another outstanding singer, James Taylor Bryant. Miss Rhonda Moore. Miss Monica Woods. Miss Kayla Hilton. And Miss Gabrielle Hutchins. Now, let's have a round of applause. Marlboro County High School is one of the few high schools in the state of South Carolina that conducts 5 blood drives per year. And the reason we do this is because of the large dire need for blood donations throughout South Carolina. At this point, if you have donated any unit of blood or all 5 blood drives, please stand up to be recognized. And if you have not come to see me to receive your red American Red Cross cord for graduation, see me this week. On behalf of the American Red Cross for the class of 2015's dedication to the American Red Cross, providing over 243 units of blood this school year, which could save approximately 729 lives, this certificate of appreciation is presented and will be president of the senior class Santiano Fuller. Please accept this on behalf of the American Red Cross and the class of 2015. Got your attention. $3,088,000 is the amount that 13 outstanding young men and women, American heroes, will be receiving for college via the post 9/11 GI Bill, the college funds of the respective components, and the Montgomery GI Bill. And we're going to, through the assistance of the recruiters, recognize and identify these outstanding young men and women. First, we have Staff Sergeant Hercules Ramos. Staff Sergeant Ramos has checks. Not that they can go out and cash it today, but he has ceremony checks to pass out to the following young men who have each earned $238,000 for college at the college of their choice. First, Jarif McCall. Second, Rosalind Brown. You hear Rosalind? Cadet Colonel Michael Rogers. Cadet Colonel Aaron Thompson. Cadet Captain Logan Brayton. And Cadet Raheem White. Who will be serving his country in the Aviation Corps. Keep him flying. Their grand total amounts to $1,428,000. Next we have Petty Officer Butcher to assist with the Navy scholarships. These scholarships are worth $180,000 apiece. First Cadet Captain, retired now, Aisha Denver. Another young man that is also going to the Navy and will be receiving $180,000 in college funds is Jonathan Stanback Onstein. Two young men are going to the United States Marine Corps. They will be getting at least $100,000 each for college. They are, and please come up if you are here, Michael Huggins and Dorian Hannon. One young man will be joining the United States Air Force upon graduation, receiving at least $100,000 for college, and this is David Douglas. For the South Carolina Army National Guard scholarships, we have Master Sergeant Doris McCall to assist. Master Sergeant McCall no longer is the primary South Carolina Marlboro County Chesterfield recruiter, but he was here in order to bring these two young, outstanding young men into the South Carolina Guard. And they are Jaquan Kelly, and next, Chris Allen. Both of these young men will be getting $50,000. Next, will Cadet retired Colonel Tyrone Victor Abraham Jr. Wow, please come up. Tyrone, I have nothing at all to give you, but what I can give you is the information that will pass on to the entire high school.
This young man is the first in the history of Marlboro County.
Is that better? Okay. This young man is the first in the history of Marlboro County to receive not just one, but two appointments to two of our military academies. The first was the United States Military Academy at West Point, and the second was the United States Naval Academy at Annapolis. Each appointment is worth the equivalent of $450,000 for a total of becoming midshipman in Annapolis for the class of 2019. Thank you, Tyrone.
Good evening. For the 2015 members, as I call your name, just stand up while you enter a seat, and I'm going to tell you what colleges you got to step into. First, we have Tyrone Abraham, United States Military Academy, West Point, Citadel. Cameron Alford, Coastal Carolina University, North Carolina Central University. Emily Avery, the best, USC Columbia. Alexia Bethea, College of Charleston. Dasheen Bridges, Livingstone College, Morris College, Johnson & Wales University. Susan Boyd, Clemson University. Janika Brown, Claflin University, Morris College. Brittany Cannon, College of Charleston, Charleston Southern University, Francis Marion University, and Lander University. Natalie Calder, Winthrop University. Koshani Clark, College of Charleston. Bianca Covington, Coastal Carolina University, Claflin University, and USC Beaufort. Lacey Covington, Charleston Southern University. Asia Demery, Francis Marion University. Dejanaya Dupree, Winthrop University, Coastal Carolina University, North Carolina Central University, and College of Charleston. Taylor Ferry, College of Charleston, Francis Marion University. Joshua Fleming, Liberty University. Antiana Fuller, Howard University, College of Charleston, Hampton University, and Spelman College. Janelle Grant, Morris College. Rashawn Haley, Benedict College. Brittany Hilton, Francis Marion University, and Lander University. Kayla Hilton, Charleston Southern University, Francis Marion University, Florence Darlington Technical College. Tabari Hines, Tabari is already in school. He's attending Wake Forest University. Mallory Hyatt, Florence Darlington Technical College. London Johnson, Charleston Southern University. Morgan Johnson, Coastal Carolina University. Raekwon Johnson, Claflin University. Minnie Lane, Florence Darlington Technical College. Tierra Leggett, Winthrop University, Coastal Carolina University, College of Charleston, Charleston Southern University. Eric Little Jr., The Citadel, Livingstone College, and Winthrop University. Neosha McCall, Coastal Carolina University. Tamisha McCoy, Francis Marion University. Jasmine McDonald, Coastal Carolina University, Claflin University, and South Carolina State University. Jermaine McIver, Coastal Carolina University, and South Carolina State University. Octavia McKeever, Coastal Carolina University, Charleston Southern University, Avila University, Johnson & Wales University, and College of Charleston. Morris College. Alexis McCray, Francis Marion University. Trevor Miles, Francis Marion University. Now this young lady made me work tremendously hard. Every day she was in my office setting up applications. Rhonda Moore, North Carolina A&T University, Alabama A&M University, Howard University, Alabama State University, Jackson State University, Bethune-Cookman University, and North Carolina Central University. Caitlin Nolan, Virginia Tech University. Alyssa Oliver, Francis Marion University, Clemson University, Charleston Southern University, Winthrop University, and Benedict College. Sequoia Parker, Johnson and Wales University, Charlotte. Victoria Quick, Claflin University. Nikki Rogers, USC Sumter. Casey Rogers, Lambda University. Kristen Sanchez, University of North Carolina, Pembroke. Quadarian Sanders, Morris College. Latifah Sellers, Claflin University, Francis Marion University, Northeastern Technical College, Winthrop University, Johnson and Wales University. Jerica Simmons, Francis Marion University, Coastal Carolina University, and Winthrop University. Kyra Smith, Limestone College, Wingate University, Johnson and Wales University. Cold Springs, Presbyterian College. Janiqua Stanton, Morris College. Kelly Swan, Coastal Carolina University. Alyssa White, Charleston Southern University, Columbia College, and Converse College. Another young lady who made me work extremely hard, Monica Woods, Francis Marion University, Charleston Southern University, USC Upstate, North Carolina Central University, and Lander University. Last but not least, Trey Woods, Newberry College.
Good evening. As athletic director, it gives me great pleasure and honor to honor the following student athletes. I'm asking them to come forward. We're going to recognize them for their athletic scholarships. Tabari Hines, Trey Woods, Caitlin Nolan, Casey Rogers, Cold Springs, and Nicholas Wright. All right, just to give you a little detail on these young men and young ladies, Tabari Hines has Wake Forest University. He's actually already there. He's here tonight, but he's there already. His football scholarship is worth $160,000. London Johnson has signed with Charleston Southern University. His football scholarship is worth $120,000. Trey Woods has signed with Newberry College. His scholarship is basically worth about $130,000. That's 3 football signees, 2 softball signees. Caitlin Nolan, Virginia Tech University, $145,000. Casey Rogers, Landon University, $120,000. Cold Springs, Presbyterian University, $132,000. And Nicholas Rogers has signed with a 2-year college, USC Sumter, for about $5,000. In football, with these 3 signees, that gives us 128 scholarships in the last 18 years. Grand total of over 200 scholarships in the last 25 years in athletics alone. Let's give these young men and young ladies. Thank you.
For the first time in Marlboro County High School history, the dance department started a student chapter of the National Honor Society for Dance Arts. The mission of the NHSDA is to recognize outstanding artistic merit, leadership, and academic achievement in students studying dance in public schools. I am honored to announce we have 5 seniors who met the requirements for induction. Dancers, when I call your name, please come forward to receive your certificate, honors cord, and honors pin. Natalie Calder, Antiana Fuller, Casey Graham, Leanne Hanky, and Jasmine McDonald. Congratulations, dancers.
It's always a lot of fun to get up here every year and recognize people that were just great to have around you, that showed a lot of dedication and model work ethic. The first 2 I'll bring up together, a couple of great guys, hard workers. They've already been brought up here a couple times apiece, participated in wrestling and track primarily. But Glenn Clark and Chris Allen, hate to see you with you fellas. This is my 13th year at Marlboro. This is, I think, the 6th time that a student has maybe watching and recognizing Strength Athlete of the Year, but this year is one of those years where I've got to do it. This young lady might be, and Coach Boyd can help me out, might be the most successful female athlete the school's ever had. I say that because she was named All-State in 2 sports this year. She was named All-Region in 2 sports this year. She set every strength record in the school for females this year, and would be one of
Susan Boyd, honor graduate, highest average in economics honors, highest average in American government honors. Clemson Scholar, $3,000 per year for up to 4 years, totaling $14,000. Furlong Scholarship, $500. Carolina Sports Incorporated Scholarship, $500. Dasheen Bridges, Johnson & Wales University Wildcat Award, $12,000 a year for 4 years, totaling $48,000. Logan Brigman, honor graduate. Bailey Bryant, honor graduate, highest average in ag equipment. James Hill Bryant, honor graduate, senior choral award. Bradley Bullitt, honor graduate, outstanding performance in vocal GT3. Brittany Cannon, honor graduate. Mubarak Pataldo, honor graduate, highest average in pre-calculus CP, most outstanding in concert band. Natalie Calder, honor graduate, highest average in pre-calculus CP, Winthrop University Dean's Meritorious Scholarship in the amount of $500. Elizabeth Chapman, honor graduate, highest average in Alphatech 4. Koshani Clark, honor graduate, South Carolina State DECA Career Development Conference, 3rd place in job interview, highest average in American government CP. Bianca Covington, honor graduate, outstanding student in Art 3. Lacey Covington, honor graduate, highest average in English 4, highest average in economics honors, highest average in American government honors, highest average in integrated business applications 1, Charleston Southern Student Success Award, valued at $44,000 over 4 years. Maya Covington, highest average in dance 1. Samantha Cummings, honor graduate. Kimbrell McCutcheon, honor graduate. Asia Jemry, honor graduate, highest average in biology 2 CP, highest average in teacher cadet. Dejanaya Dupree, honor graduate, highest average in English 4, highest average in economics CP, highest average in government CP. Kamisha Dupree, honor graduate. Ethan English, honor graduate. Taylor Fairley, honor graduate, highest average in teacher cadet 2, highest average in Spanish 3. Joshua Fleming, honor graduate, highest average in web page design, $4,000, Liberty University. Antiana Fuller, honor graduate. Harris Gaddy, honor graduate. Casey Brown, honor graduate. Leanne Haney, honor graduate, highest average in intro to horticulture, highest average in greenhouse management. Dorian Hanna, highest average in architectural engineering, level 2 honors. Ronald Hennigan, honor graduate. Haley Herndon, honor graduate. Connor Herndon, outstanding student in art GT4. Brittany Hilton, honor graduate, highest average in health science clinical study, life scholarship at Atlanta University, valued at $20,000 over 4 years. Atlanta academic scholarship, valued at $4,000. I'm sorry, let me repeat that. Life scholarship at Atlanta University, valued at $20,000 over 4 years. Atlanta academic scholarship, valued at $4,000 over 4 years. Kayla Hilton, honor
graduate, highest average in health science clinical study. Charleston Southern University scholarship, $11,000 a year for 4 years, totaling $44,000. Charleston Southern Life Scholarship at $5,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $20,000. Tabari Hines, honor graduate. Mallory Hyatt, highest average in desktop publishing, highest average in intro to agri-science. Essence Jackson, honor graduate, South Carolina State DECA Career Development Conference, second place in public speaking. Hayden Jackson, honor graduate. Deshaun Jennings, outstanding student in Art 2. London Johnson, honor graduate. Raekwon Johnson, honor graduate, highest average in web-page design. Kathleen Jones, highest average in French 2. Jaquan Kelly, honor graduate, highest average in Turk and Lawn. Mindy Lane, honor graduate. Jency Lee, honor graduate, highest average in culinary arts 1. Tierra Leggett, honor graduate. Eric Little Jr., honor graduate, Winthrop University Life Scholarship, valued at $5,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $20,000. Livingstone College Freshman Incentive Grant of $3,000. LaQuisha Malachi, highest average in cosmetology. Jonathan Joseph Martian Jordan, honor graduate, outstanding student in Art GT2. Miosha McCall, honor graduate. Debrianna McCoy, highest average in desktop publishing. Tanisha McCoy, honor graduate. Jasmine McDonald, honor graduate, highest average in Dance 2. Malik McDonald, Good Citizenship Award. Jermaine McIver, honor graduate, most outstanding in marching band. Ontavia McKeever, honor graduate, highest average in accounting 1, highest average in entrepreneurship, highest average in personal finance. College of Charleston Life Scholarship, $5,000 per year, over 4 years, totaling $20,000. College of Charleston Merit Scholarship, $4,000. Johnson & Wales University Presidential Academic Scholarship, $10,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $40,000. Johnson & Wales University Life Scholarship, $3,000 per year for $4,000. $3,000 a year for 4 years, totaling $12,000. Johnson & Wales University grant of $1,538. Travion McMillan, honor graduate. Trevor Miles, honor graduate, Francis Marion University Junior Scholar Scholarship, $1,000. Rhonda Moore, honor graduate, most outstanding in marching band. Daisha Mulcahy, honor graduate. Caitlin Nolan, honor graduate. Harley Odom, honor graduate, member of the 2014-15 PD Regional Academic Challenge Team. Alyssa Oliver, honor graduate, Benedict College Trustee Scholarship, $13,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $52,000. Francis Marion University Life Scholarship of $5,000 per year for 4 years, total of $20,000. Jacoria Parker, highest average in culinary arts 2, outstanding performance in vocal GT1. Squirrel Rogers, highest average in probability and statistics, highest average in dance sport. Ashton Roller, honor graduate. Latifah Sellers, honor graduate, highest average in entrepreneurship, Princess Marian University, $5,000. Raquel Shaw, honor graduate, highest average in probability and statistics. Jerica Simmons, honor graduate, Princess Marian University Life Scholarship, $5,000 per year for up to 4 years, totaling $20,000. Kyra Smith, honor graduate, highest average in biology 2 honors, highest average in probability and statistics. Johnson & Wales University inaugural scholarship, $15,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $60,000. J.C. Stuckey, honor graduate. Kelly Swan, honor graduate. Janae Teal, honor graduate. Aaron Thompson, honor graduate. Robert Thompson, highest average in machine 203, highest average in machine 204, highest average in welding 3, highest average in welding 4. Christopher Walters, Good Citizenship Award. Jane Webster, highest average in medical terminology. Alyssa White, honor graduate, Columbia College Academic Scholarship, $8,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $32,000. Leadership Scholarship, $1,000. South Carolina Hope Scholarship, $2,800 per year. Community Service Scholarship, $1,000. And Towers Grant, $1,000, all totaling $46,200. Charleston Southern University Academic Scholarship of $5,000 per year for 4 years, totaling $20,000, and a music scholarship of $16,000 for 4 years. Raheem White, honor graduate. Samantha Phillips, highest average in biology 2 CP. Monica Woods, highest graduate, honor graduate, and LaQuez Wright, most outstanding in jazz band. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for the class of 2015. Now it's time to make some noise. It's been said here on this evening that we have a quiet audience and that we have a quiet group of students. Well, we're going to kick all that to the curb at this time. Dr. Tiller, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this class has accumulated over $6 million in scholarships. That's something to celebrate. Job well done, and please note that I added and counted. We still expect great things from this class. As we read the list of colleges the students have been accepted to, that list is not complete. Those are just the colleges that we've been informed about as of tonight. Several of our students still have colleges they're awaiting acceptance letters from. Some of them just have not turned them into student services. But to our graduates, job well done. I'd like to also honor our parents in the audience tonight. Parents, if you would please stand. Students, give your parents a round of applause. It's been 12 long years. To all of the faculty and staff of Marlboro County High School, I also salute you this evening for your service and dedication to our students. To our